sit back and light up a big one, or a small one if that's all you have. It's time for the hottest NFL pick show around. Here are your favorite Stogie boys, and mine, Glenn and Paulie.
Alcatraz, they call him, right? He used to be an inmate in Alcatraz, one of the guys that escaped. Maybe they'll find us here on this YouTube video. How you doing today, Paul?
Good.
Good. I am smoking, as we always talk about at the beginning of these, I'm smoking a Thurman Thomas Hall of Fame Maduro cigar.
And I also have Thurman Thomas Hall of Fame cigar as well. Toro size, and it's a natural wrapper. Very smooth, very nice. Thurman's a great friend of StogieBoys.com. We'll talk a little more about his cigars later on.
Exclusive, right?
Exclusive.
We have a Hall of Famer exclusive to StogieBoys.com. Amazing.
That's right.
We don't play around here. So listen, Paulie, let's talk about last week.
All right.
All right. And then, by the way, we're going to talk for the next, 5-6 weeks through the Super Bowl. These people are going to enjoy these prognostications.
That's right.
Where we're about 75–80% accurate, I think. Right?
Good to be back, and I think our record is terrific because of our beloved Buffalo Bills.
That's right. But last week, listen, what do you have going on? All right, there was nothing really crazy. You have Adrian Peterson rushed for another 200+ yards, right? Another 82-yard run, back-to-back week.
Yeah, absolutely.
And he's within a couple of hundred yards of beating Eric Dickerson's longtime record. What do you think, Dave?
Incredible. He's an incredible running back.
Now, he is going to Houston. That might pose a problem.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
But we'll see how it goes. I think they're going to give it to him 60 times if that's what it takes.
He'll get it.
The other thing, San Francisco and New England game. Did you catch that game?
I did.
All right. New England was down 31-3.
Yeah.
Ended up coming back, scaring the pants off a lot of people. Right?
They did, but I love the end result.
I love the end result. You know, we're big Patriots fans here. Now, you have Baltimore got spanked by Denver.
They sure did.
We're going to talk about the Baltimore game.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
And where they're going, if anywhere, who knows?
Denver's hot, 4-game win streak.
Atlanta absolutely whooped up on the New York Giants.
Yep, shut them out.
Shut them out. First time since 1996.
Absolutely.
The Giants have been shut out.
Yeah.
You didn't see? I look up facts.
And
What do you think?
Atlanta's a great team.
What do you think? You think I'm here for show?
I think so.
All right. Well, the Atlanta game, by the way, that's going to take us. The Atlanta Giants game will take us into our first big pick. What do you think we talk about the New York Giants at Baltimore Ravens?
Great idea. Let's do it. Okay, Glenn, our first game to preview here is the Giants against the Ravens. It's going to be a hell of a game. I think we both have different picks here. Giants come in to the Ravens Stadium. These guys are both fighting for their playoff lives. The Ravens are first in the AFC North. Giants are tied for first, three-way tied for first in the NFC East. What do you think about this game?
All right. Listen, first, if we both have different picks, that means we have the same pick. True?
True.
All right. But we have different picks.
Yeah.
But it stands to reason because the line right now is only one. All right? The game's in Baltimore. Do we, by the way, so these people know, when we do this, are we talking lines?
No, we're talking straight up.
All right, okay, because it's one.
Right.
All right.
That's right.
I say the Giants. Now, follow my reasoning and then you attack it, okay? Follow my reasoning. First off, the Giants, I looked back at last year when they won the Super Bowl. They were 10-3 at that point. Or no, I'm sorry. Hold on. They were 9-7 at that point, which is just, right now they're 8-6.
Yeah.
Right? You had pretty much the same scenario. They had, last year, they got whooped in Week 15 against Washington. Similar to this week against Atlanta. They bounced back and whooped up on the Jets in Week 16 last year. From there on in, it was smooth sailing. Now, I'm not a huge Giants fan, but you had Manning had 2 interceptions. You gotta say, here's the downside. They gave up, they only had 10 first downs. They gave up 3 touchdowns to Matt Ryan. Cruz, they only targeted Cruz 3 times for 15 yards. And by the way, this is Manning's lowest rated game since 2007. So why am I picking them?
Why?
Well, let me talk Baltimore. Baltimore, they changed up. Can you explain why they changed up their offensive coordinator in week 15?
I don't, especially
Jim
with
Caldwell?
average quarterback like Flacco.
By the way, he was 2-11 in his 13 games that he had coached over at Indy last year.
Yeah.
So sure, and they were the lowest scoring team. Why make him the offensive coordinator? You think there's something more to that?
I don't know. Could be.
All right, so basically you have two teams struggling. Baltimore has lost, what?
Last three.
Last three. They've already clinched a playoff berth. But what's important here in this game is if they slip to number 6, they're going to be going to New England or Denver. Good luck. Right now, as it stands, they they're going to be hosting Indy if everything stands. I'm picking the Giants. That's what I'm doing.
Listen, Giants 27th in the league in yards allowed. This defense is not what it was last year.
Last year they had more points against than points for. He doesn't think I looked this stuff up.
Baltimore is hungry. They lost the last 3. Harbaugh's a winner. He's going to figure out a way to win this game. That's it.
Has Harbaugh ever won the title?
28-20.
Has Harbaugh ever won it?
No, they haven't.
Has Manning ever won it?
Yes.
How many times?
Twice.
No more questions.
All right, Glenn, time for our SB quick picks
Love
for
this
week.
I love this.
We're going to go through 5 or 6 of the hottest games this coming week. And we've got Thurman Thomas's, Hall of Famer Thurman Thomas's picks as well. So we go head-to-head with Thurman. And I think we have a good record against him, right?
Yeah, I think Thurman is, I know we are a combined 172-12.
Yeah.
And I think Thurman he's got 3 wins and 174 losses. So
there it is. All right. All right, let's talk about Atlanta and Detroit this week. What do you think about that game?
I think Atlanta, Detroit just looks miserable. They lost to Arizona. Yeah. And they have nothing to play for. They're 4-10. They're the most disappointing team to me in 2012. And Atlanta still fighting for the top seed. I think they're going to cover the 3 points.
I agree. Atlanta is so tough. Matt Ryan is playing the best football he has so far in his young career.
All right, next game, New Orleans at Dallas. Dallas is a 3-point favorite.
Yeah. I think New Orleans is going to upset here.
No, get out of here.
Coming off a big win at Tampa Bay.
They're out of it.
Breeze is going to be big, and New Orleans defense stands tall here.
All right, let me tell you something. He's wrong. It's going to be Dallas. Dallas will cover the 3. It's in Dallas. Drew Brees, Schmees. Although for fantasy, that's my guy.
Yeah.
So I'll be privately going, rooting for the guy. But I think Dallas is going to come. I mean,
Tony Romo folds like a taco.
Listen to me. You like Tony Romo. We've established this last year. He's Italian. You like everybody that's Italian, right? Tony Romo.
To do with football.
Let me explain. Come on. You and your Johnny Football references the last few weeks. Dallas. Okay. Next game. Washington -4 at Philadelphia.
Yeah, Philadelphia's coming off of a tough loss to Cincinnati. Washington's defense is weak. I think Philadelphia pulls this out. I think they're going to upset here.
Is this serious?
It's a big classic rivalry.
There's going to be 20,000 people in the stands. 20,000, if that.
Anyone can win
these guys are so bad, the Buffalo Bills could beat them. You hear what I'm saying? Washington, I think you're going to have RG3 back, and even if you don't, what's-his-face stepped up, another Big Ten guy, Kirk Cousins stepped up and had an absolutely great game. Cleveland is not fodder. They beat Cleveland, okay? That's not fodder. Plus, they're they're right now in the lead in a 3-way tie for the NFC East. By virtue of their 3-1 record in the division. Yeah. Washington will not only beat them by 4, they'll beat them by 24.
There you have it.
All right, what's next?
All right, Minnesota at Houston. Houston is a 7.5-point favorite. I've got Minnesota here. I think that they're going to upset Houston. Houston, tough team, no doubt about it. Very tough team. They're leading the AFC, but they're going to have a down game here.
Well, where is it? It's at Houston. They had a pretty tough game against Indianapolis this last week. Now, granted, they're very tight with Denver. Denver's only, what are they, 1 game behind them for the #1 seed. So they do have something to play for here. Then again, there's something telling me Minnesota's also playing tough. They're fighting for life. They're not fighting for a seed. They're fighting for a place.
Adrian Peterson's a difference maker in this game.
I'm going to say Minnesota as well. What do you think?
All right, good.
There
it is.
Good one. All right, last game, 49ers at Seattle. Game of the week, as far as I'm concerned.
It is, yeah.
Game of the week. I'm going with Seattle. And here's why. I believe Seattle right now, by the way, the line is 1 at San Francisco -1. I think by game time Sunday, it'll be a pick'em game, which shows all the Vegas guys are going to be on Seattle's bandwagon. I think Seattle might be a top 3 team in the NFL right now, as it stands. They're almost like the Giants have been in the last 2 runs, where they're peaking just at the right time. What do you think?
Seattle's got a big wake-up call here. 50-plus points in the last 2 games. They beat Buffalo. It's going to be tough for them to replicate that here. They're going to be shell-shocked by San Francisco's tough defense.
You hate Russell Wilson.
San Francisco.
Why do you hate Russell Wilson? Tell the people. Tell them. Why?
I like Russell Wilson.
Why do you hate Russell Wilson? He played at where?
The read option has no place.
He played
in
at Wisconsin.
NFL.
And who's your favorite team?
Ohio State Buckeyes.
Okay.
The Ohio State.
The suspended Ohio State Buckeyes. Thank you very much.
All right, Glenn. We know that premium cigars and hot girls go so well together, right? At StogieBoys.com.
Hand in hand.
We've got our Stogie Girl of the Week that we do every week with these Stogie Boys picks, right? Today we have Erica Jones. She's a stunner, and you can check her out at StogieGirls.com. It's still Erica Jones at StogieGirls.com. She's our Stogie Girl of the Week.
Well, we picked well.
Absolutely. Okay, Glenn, my favorite part of our show.
I know.
Stogie Pick of the Week.
Yeah.
And we have one hell of a deal this week.
I've been waiting.
We mentioned that Thurman Thomas is a good friend of StogieBoys.com.
Yep.
We've had him on the show before. He'll be on with us again.
Yeah.
Well, we at StogieBoys.com have the exclusive rights to Thurman's own cigar label, Thurman Thomas Hall of Fame Cigars. And we not only do we sell the cigars, but we have this beautiful Thurman Thomas gift set.
And that's not even under duress. That's voluntary.
That's right. That's right. Absolutely. It's a beautiful 10-count humidor Spanish cedar. It's engraved with Thurman's helmet and his signature on the top. Really sharp-looking humidor.
That's real engraved.
We've put 10 cigars inside, 10 of his Hall of Fame cigars inside, 5 Maduro, 5 natural wrappers. And the kicker is this. We have a Thurman Thomas photograph that's autographed with his Hall of Fame signature. And guess what we're giving this away for the holidays
the whole
here?
Thing?
The whole thing, this gift set.
The whole shebang. You're $100?
$50.
Get
$50. While supplies last. $50.
You're going to run us out of business.
That's it. Stop.
You made
$50. I already
this
made
itself
the
is worth $50.
Already made a decision.
You better not tell
that
Thurman.
autograph worth $80.
I'm telling Thurman. That's unbelievable. That's a great deal.
Happy holidays, our Stogie Boys customers.
Yes. You got it. Well, folks, that brings us to the end of our inaugural Stogie Boys Pigskin Preview for 2012. How'd you like it, buddy?
Good to be back, Week 16. Looking forward to the playoffs.
Good to be back. We'll be back, next week for our playoff challenge?
Absolutely.
All right, sounds good. What do you say to the folks?
Happy holidays, Stogie Boys customers. Make sure you go to stogieboys.com. Thurman Thomas Hall of Fame gift set, $50.
All right. Salute.